Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nexus Gaming Series Division E East. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. On the left-hand side, we have the members of ICC Queens. We've got Jen on the Bright Wing, Dadlon Ranger on the Diablo, Lumi on the Li Ming, Hoku on the Artanis, and Drunk Unicorn on the Ragnaros. Over on the side of FC Hong Kong, we're going to be looking at a Anduin played by Dax. We got Double L Dam on the Joanna, Geo on the Thrall, Nematode, I think is how you say their name, or Nematode on the Tychus, and Tiny Contai on the Falstad. And speaking of Falstad and his level 1s, let's go ahead and start that prediction. How many stacks will Falstad have on Gathering Storm by end of game? Will he have 70 or more, or 69 or less? We got a meme bet. Let's go ahead and see how the game progresses between these two teams in our 4th best of 3 of the day. Bahamut now making me choose between Christmas card and bandit treats. Look, all I'm saying is you can do both if you gamble enough or watch the stream. I'm just, you know. Now you all know. Now you all know. You either have to gamble a lot or just watch every stream. I mean, I stream 5 to 6 days a week, so I think it's doable. Some days I mean, like, what is it? Tuesdays I stream like anywhere from 5 to 7 hours. Wednesdays are about 5 to 6 hours. Thursdays are about 3 to 4 hours. And Fridays are, God, the Friday streams have been going up and up. I feel like we keep streaming longer and longer on Fridays. But Fridays is like 5 to 6 hours as well. And then Saturday's the day up in the air, but it's been flexed around a little bit. Learn to lurk, yeah. It's definitely doable. Yeah, I think it's doable. I definitely think it's doable. Alrighty, so camp on the right side will be grabbed by the side of FC Hong Kong. Over on the left-hand side, we do have the Artanis grabbing this camp, and he has got to be having some beverages, because the only way to play Artanis is intoxicated. Everyone knows this. If you didn't, and you're playing Artanis sober, I'm sorry, that's just not the way you do it. It was made this way by the devs. See, Brian in chat knows exactly. See? Honestly, I think 100k is doable. Maybe I could do like 2 things where I could be like, one, I send you a card and like make it like a higher price one where I send you a card and a message. Could do something like that where you make it like 2 different redeems. Oh, but then it's gonna be hard to kind of like control how many go to each, because you'd have to limit it. So that might be a little difficult. Could do a premium option. I could do a premium option, just limit it to like 25 cards out of 50 or something. That could be the way to do it as well. You'd have to be drunk to pick Artanis, no cap. But why'd you put a cap at the end, Maestro? That's a great... I think that is actually that's the idea. We do a base 50 for the card, and we'll do like 50 of them, and then we'll do like 100k at 25 of them for a personalized message. I think that's the game plan, chat. Thank you. Thank you for talking this through with me. Hi there, is this an NA series? Yes, we are casting Nexus Gaming Series, which is a North American-based grassroots esports scene for Heroes of the Storm. There are other scenes as well. Specifically, like when you look at EU, the Heroes Lounge name is typically what comes up. But there's also other NA scenes as well. There's Nexomania, there's Girls Gang Squad. I actually think Girls Gang Squad is a little international, so I wouldn't say it's an NA specific, but it's on NA servers. You have Nexomania as well. Which these are all just based on NA servers, but I believe they might have international participation. Like NGS has players from Europe playing as well. Stark, for example, plays on Gilly Shark, and he's in the UK. Excuse me, Gilly Shark at Bingo Night. I just want a paw print from Bandits on my card. Actually, that's the other tattoo that I'm gonna get eventually. I am? Aren't you from the UK? Oh no, Stark lives in Florida. What am I thinking? Yeah, Stark is a Floridian. Do you have links to the other series? What do you mean? Like to all the others? Not really. You could Google them easily. You could Google heroeslounge.gg. Yes, I'm a Florida man, Kappa. There's just something posh about you. That's what makes you English. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We are mega distracted for this series. I blame chat. Diablo goes down. First blood over to the side of FC Hong Kong. A little bit of poke with the grenade out from Tychus as well. Li Ming with an arcane orb over the far side of the wall. And ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite build. It's orb build Li Ming! Please, by all means, chat, start talking about how much you hate it in chat. You mean Nexomania? I don't have a link by offhand, sorry. Oh, Norb, that was actually clever. Thanks, I hate it. What? What? What could you hate here? Oh, here we go. Here comes the split. Best Li Ming build. Nexomania's run over in a Discord server, no website. Heroes Lounge and NGS have their own websites. Yes, that is, okay. I honestly didn't know about Nexomania or, I'm blanking on the other one. Zul'jin Distillery League or whatever that, I think that's it. Zul'jin Distillery League? Nexo Best League. Why is that? Throw out with a little bit of poke onto Drunk Unicorn. That's Falstead barrel rolling in. He does have the increased barrel roll from level... Oh god, from level 4, he almost gets the kill, but I think the little bit of hesitation from Tiny was actually what let the Ragnaros live right there. Oh my god. Hey Blast, what's up, bud? We've got quite a few numbers of leagues now that I think about it. Oh yeah, no, it was, I was talking about it like a week ago, and I was literally like starting to go through the leagues, and I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of grassroots league for Heroes of the Storm. Like, some bigger than others, but still, like, there's still a lot of leagues around, so it's just really cool. Ichiro, thank you for the follow. I hope I said your name right. Great shadow charge from Dad onto the polymorphed Joanna, but it's actually Ragnaros to still fall. Diablo to go down as well. Big swap from Artanis. Is he able to get out from this, though? Hammering out from the Falstead, picking up a few more stacks. 39 already. And that's going to be some healing out from Anduin. Double L Dam will be going ahead and hearthing out as Drekthar summons his Hordish cavalry into each lane. Ravencourt League is a thing too, unsure where they are. Oh, I honestly thought someone was joking around in chat about that. I didn't realize that was a real league. That's pretty cool. That's actually a cool name for a league too. Or build Li Ming is controversial like pineapple on pizza. I don't think pineapple on pizza is controversial. I just think people want to be upset about something. Boom. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I think there's more things that we can be upset about than pineapple on pizza. Kalis, I'll give you a heads up if you Kalis, you're around the chat enough, I'll definitely give you a heads up before it even happens. Don't worry. I still have to take the photo and make the cards. Kiwi on pizza? Never had it. Hordish, not fully horde. Well, wouldn't Hordish be it? Like, Hordish as a description, like, he has a Hordish face. No? Maybe that's incorrect on my end. Any English majors in chat? It's your time to shine, English majors. You're an English minor? I don't want to know your opinion. I am English. I want to know your opinion. You must be joking. However, I'm intrigued. Would Kiwi keep any consistency? No, I'm interested. We're very derailed immediately. Kiwi on pizza. I'd try it. I'd try a slice. I'd try one slice. I love Hawaiian pizza, but I always order bacon and mushroom. Ooh, that sounds good too. And French fries are supposedly okay on pizza. You know what? I never had French fries in a burrito till I moved to California, and now it is like, I desire it for any burrito that I ever get. You don't add the kiwi right straight away. That makes sense. Ooh, Ragnaros with the Molten. Great gust out from the Falstead, mitigating the Molten Core from Ragnaros to try and save the mid lane fort. That was extremely well played from the side of FC Hong Kong, as we do have ICC Queens making a rotation into opposing lanes to be able to continue to soak as the level lead has formed with the 3 kills in favor of FC Hong Kong. Looking at some stacking between both sides. No questing talent, literally, from any members of ICC Queens at this point. Ragnaros going into Blast Wave build, but on the opposing side, we have the Piercing Light from the Anduin, 1 out of 10 stacks on that one, raising spell power by 1% per stack at a maximum of 10 stacks. As always, for anyone that doesn't know, spell power does affect healing output, so that is something to consider, that your healing output is being scaled up. On the note of Falstad hammering stacks, the believers are feeling pretty good about the Falstad with 43 stacks currently, but it is still pretty early in the game. We'll have to see what happens. Granted, I feel like Alterac Pass goes longer more than short. I feel like Alterac Pass is one of those maps that's like, it's like a guaranteed 20 minutes. Like, that's how I feel about the map when I play. It's like, all right, I'm loading into Alterac. I better have a hero that can play for 20 minutes and, you know, has sustained damage, has some survivability. I think that is something that we don't consider in a lot of games, is just survivability in some of the drawn-out games, drawn-out engagements, but either way, we have a fight breaking out that is going to be a multi-core through the mid lane as the Li Ming is going to be gusted away by Tiny on the Falstad. Falstad getting a lot of autos out. Oh, it's a Diablo Apocalypse that doesn't connect on the Falstad. I thought he was going to be the target. It's Diablo to go down as the souls are reset on said Diablo. Commandeer Odin is left unabated, uneven, like, it's not even looked at. Falstad, Nematode, is able to just shred through the enemy without any punitive measures against them. Fries go with anything. Fries and pineapple. I feel like you could do fries and pineapple. You could do like a sweet and savory thing. Salty fries. Maybe put a little spice on them. I don't understand fries and burrito, even though I'm from California, never stood the California burrito thing. I just think it's delicious. I just like potatoes, personally. You are what you eat. Mango on pizza? I'd try mango on pizza. I'm not a sweet, savory person, but, you know, I'd try it. They had a pizza with fries on it. I was very surprised they could sell it with immediately getting thrown in jail. The crimes against Italian food culture. Well, maybe they were American Italians. I had mango and pork curry in Hong Kong, insanely good. Oh yeah, sweet and savory from that. That sounds delicious. Like, I'm not a big sweet savory person, but I'd try that 100%. Also, if you made it like a spicy mango, oh. Baja could become an honorary Irish. Why is that? You realize my parents escaped communism. I am more Romanian than anything. My mom being pretty Hungarian, my dad being pretty Romanian. I am very, 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 very Romanian, as that's pretty much where our entire family's from. Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day? Isn't St. Patrick's Day... I know we are so rambling off topic for these games, and I do apologize. But isn't St. Patrick's Day isn't that like an Americanized holiday, or is it celebrated just as much in Ireland and such as well? Anyone just told me to avoid potassium, so no potatoes and bananas. Sucks. Potatoes have potassium in them? I didn't know that. It's Irish and American. That's about it. Okay. I always thought it was one of those things that were just like built up bigger in America. Sorry. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. Chat is totally distracted. Lava wave through top. We do have the Drekthar cavalry coming through each lane. Falstad to barrel roll out. We do have a blind out from the Artanis into said top lane as well, just to buy a little bit of time. But Tychus, he's still shredding through that core form and actually looking to step into the Ragnaros as we have Light Bomb, Condemn, Blessed Shield, so much thrown out. Jen gonna go down to the damage over time from the Tychus. It's actually, I think, the Joanna that gets the kill, but she dies going in for that kill. So Falstad, Joanna to die, Brightwing to be traded and all of that. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in Australia too? Oh, okay. It's celebrated in Ireland, but differently? Oh, okay. The Aussies like to drink, so any holiday that remotely encourages drinking and celebrate. See, that's what I thought. Like, I thought it was just like an American thing where it was just like, let's get hammered! And then I thought in like Ireland it was completely different, whereas like it wasn't the same case, but I might be wrong. I don't know. The only thing I've noticed about St. Patrick's Day is that the Dropkick Murphys will have a live stream concert. Hell yeah, because they are definitely super Irish. Dropkick Murphys. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it's just, I don't know, it makes me giggle. So we have had some decent cavalry moments here. FC Hong Kong are going to be pretty much controlling the map at this point. They have 3 forts, 3 keeps still up. On the opposing side, it's just the 3 keeps. And a boss to be looked at by Artanis. Falstad, the Tyke is showing in lane. Actually, do I have vision set up by these teams? There we go. So let's get rid of that. Falstad showing. He's taking out a side wall. I'm just looking to see when he disappears what his direction is looking like. Still clearing this out. And it's actually, I was expecting the rest of the team to be working on a boss, but that's not the case whatsoever. Oh, I love black tea. Black tea is, that's pretty much all I drink. Nice snipe from Tychus with the grenade right there. The extended range from level 1, the quarterback is going to be very beneficial in all of that, but still, I really just like the way that this Tychus is being played. Like, positionally, it's just so good. Now, question chat, what are y'all thinking about this orb build Li Ming with glass cannon? Because I think that, I mean, it's 2 to 8 in kills. Let's actually cycle through the other numbers and talk about how good this Li Ming is, because I know all of you love orb build Li Ming. Let's see, Li Ming, how much damage does she got? 37,000 heroic damage to Thrall's 41,000. She's definitely dealing a lot of good damage here.
Time for some action. Let's free our soldiers and take the fight to the horde.
Chat immediately is just, look! Nice quick boss for this for the top lane from FC Hong Kong as the pressure's being applied to ICC Queens very, very quickly here as the Ragnaros will pop Molten Core. No 20 talent tier for our blue side as we have 2 to 8 in kills, 18 to 20 in our levels. Flesh Shield and the rest are up and available. The only thing that was used so far is Lava Wave from the Ragnaros. Everything when it comes to heroics is off cooldown. Diablo, Dad Lawn Ranger, gonna get the Shadow Charge, and that'll be a delay out from the Artanis as well as the Ragnaros, but I don't think there's any more delay to be had, and there's the start channel on the 3rd objective phase. Could potentially go to FC Hong Kong. Double L Dam doing some great zoning, anchoring for the team. Thrall mounted, waited for anyone to step up for a root. We do have Li Ming. God, that was a good orb into Dax. Getting a reset on that arcane orb from this Li Ming, but I don't think she got another one right there. Just poking onto Geo. The objective phase already at the halfway mark in total time. Artanis, I don't know if he was looking for a swap. Wasn't able to find anything right there. You're waiting for one orb to miss, so there's no 8 seconds of nothing. Well, one orb just missed. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It doesn't seem like that's going to be an awkward thing because Lumi looks for the flank. There's going to be some counter channeling from the I actually cannot see. It's the Artanis as the phase shift from Brightwing does come through. There's the Diablo Apocalypse. The objective phase does go over to the side of the red team. Geo getting very low, but just sustaining through all of this. Keep in mind the level 1 and level 7 from this Thrall, as there will be an Anduin death, but it doesn't seem like that's stopping this chase onto Drunk Unicorn, and you are going to be taking a bit of a nap, popping one more lava wave into the top lane. The last sort of breath of Ragnaros to summon that. And for anyone wondering, the level 1 for the Thrall, Rolling Thunder, does a lot of things, but the big thing to focus on here is if the target is an enemy hero, then he also deals damage to them equal to 3% of their maximum health and healing for the same amount. Then you also have Ancestral Wrath, or Blood for Blood as we used to call it. Activate to consume 8 stacks of Ancestral Wrath, damaging the target enemy hero for 15% of their maximum health over 3 seconds, and heal Thrall for 150% of the damage dealt. So right there, if you were wondering, damn, how did Geo survive? Well, he's got a lot of really good tools, and with the Diablo Artanis, and Ragnaros who has a decent health pool, that is going to be a pretty good play. But are we seeing game already? 18 minutes in? Line from Artanis to buy a little bit of time. Stormy McStormface is going to be dropping to 1/3 of his HP. Pings onto the core, and it's looking like game number 1 goes over to the side of FC Hong Kong. Very well played in map 1. I was promised a 20-minute game. Look, sometimes I'm wrong. No one expects the orb build Li Ming to flank. I would agree with you. Alrighty. Twitch outcome. How many level 1 stacks by end for Falstad? Well, he's at 55, so that's going to be 69 or less. I'm very proud of you, Twitch chat. I'm very proud of you. 17,000 about to the nearly 21,000. Good gambling. Good gambling. I'm proud of you. Them volleyball shorts, though, don't get me started. Don't get me started, Brian. All I got to say to that is, where's my button for it? Where's my button for it? Or even, I mean, you could really even say this.
Give me that ding dong.
Okay. Let's look at some stats. Alrighty. Back on to Bandit 9. Let's continue checking. Every single time he's like, oh, we're done streaming? It's not time yet, bud. No, I know. It's getting late in the day, but it's not even close to that time. I know what you want. You want that delicious food. But it's not time. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, little pup. My dog. Alrighty, map 2. Let's make sure the players are on the right sides, and then we'll update scores. Excuse me. All right, so they didn't swap sides. Oh. Okay. Any fun predictions we can do for this one? Let's see. Oh, I need to go here if I want to look at that. That. Okay. He wants some cuddles. Oh, we're gonna cuddle up on the couch. I think we're gonna watch JoJo tonight. I really wanna catch up further on JoJo. I watched one episode last night, and then I just immediately just watched something else. I ended up going back to Elden Ring because I'd been wanting to see other people play Elden Ring. We've done the Jaina quest quite a bit, and I don't want to do that one right now. Let's do this. Let's do a Webweaver prediction. Now, as always, when it comes to Webweaver predictions, if there's no Webweaver for, let's say the 5th one, because let's do the 5th one. If there's no 5th Webweaver, then we will cancel the bet. People get their money back. So don't be worried about losing money. Which team gets? Let's do 5th Webweaver. All right. Which team is going to get the 5th Webweaver? It's not which team gets the 5th in a row or whatever. It is which is the 5th overall in the game. All right, so that is going to be the prediction. I will go ahead and start the game. We can look at the draft, and then I'll start the prediction once we get through the draft. Welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series Division E East. On the left-hand side is going to be ICC Queens. On the right is going to be FC Hong Kong, looking to close things out in a 2-0. But we're here on Tomb, and ICC Queens might be able to turn things around and do it. Diablo, Jaina, Cassia, and Zool. Over on the side of FC Hong Kong, we're going to be seeing Stukov, Garrosh, Thrall, Tychus, and Maev. As I've said beforehand, let's go ahead and start the prediction. Which team gets the 5th Webweaver of the game? I know it's pretty far down the game. My thoughts, my hopes is that we get a long Tomb game. And as I've said beforehand, if you bet 69,000 and there's no 5th Webweaver, you get your points back. It's not going to go off into the void. So if you'd like to make some big bets, which I do believe in you chat you can do, let's go ahead and get those going here, as we are going to be seeing our level 1s. Oh, I could have done Cassia Thunderstrokes as well. Anyways, we'll do that maybe some other time, next time we get a Cassia. Lumi getting tossed around, that's a lot of damage, and Jaina goes down. First blood over to the side of FC Hong Kong, as we do have a Thrall getting very low. Not sure if that kill sways anyone in their Twitch predictions, but hey, there you go. First blood does go over to the side of FC Hong Kong, sub 1 minute. Man. Great idea, chat. Let's grabbing a drink right before a best of 3. Perfect. We're totally not off topic consistently throughout this best of 3. I feel bad for the team watching this back. They're just like, man, this Bahamut guy is just talking about nothing. Geo getting very low. Oh god, Geo, you make me nervous. Did go into the Rolling Thunder at level 1 once again as well. See, Dax is here, and he's like, God, please talk about the game. I don't want to know about your opinion on kiwi on pizza. Drunk Unicorn just picking up a few gems in mid. I prefer Twitch chat than watching myself play. Where are the Chen picks? I'm right there with you, Brian. I have no idea. Talk about nothing. It's like an episode of Seinfeld. That is my entire stream summarized. My entire stream can be summarized as an episode of Seinfeld. Meanwhile, while the Zul goes down in top, in bottom lane, Thrall will go down to the Anduins. This is going to be Siege Giants and a lot of really early siege from ICC Queens. Lumi actually doing great. Like, Jaina actually sieges extremely well. She does have to burn all of her basic abilities, which is going to be cooldown, blah, blah, blah. But she does actually have some good burst siege, which that might not be a thing, but honestly, I mean, we're seeing good value through bottom lane from it, so maybe. Seinfeld, but with more beard and funnier? Okay, all right. Now you're over-complimenting me. God, what is it? The art of seduction? Oh my God. Or no, is it the timeless art of seduction? One of the best, one of my favorite episodes from Seinfeld, where George is doing the pose in the underwear. Oh, I've been tempted to go back and watch Seinfeld, to be honest. I'm not lying. But I have a lot of, like, I cherish the show from my childhood. Because I watched it, like, I was like, every whatever night it came on, my parents and I would watch it together. Leap of Faith from the Anduin. Great chastise from Anduin as well. Toss from Double L Dam into the enemy team, but it's not going to be enough of a chase as Dax and the rest clear out the Siege Giants through bottom. And I gotta say, bottom lane siege for ICC Queens is looking really, really good. Zul gonna have the wave pushed up, gonna get 10 gems turned in before anyone can even catch him. He's gonna mount up, and he's out of there. Hey, what's up, Samus? How you doing, bud? Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Backlash will be used, Umbral Bind, and I counted Zul out, but I didn't count him out in the right direction because it looks like he is dead for the next 12 seconds, and that is going to be good clear out from the side of good clear from the side of FC Hong Kong. Now, so a really cool thing that we're seeing in this game, and I want to talk about it, is a different playstyle on Tomb of the Spider Queen. The standard matchup is what you're seeing from the side of FC Hong Kong, and we're seeing the innovative, new, I won't call it better, and maybe innovative is not the right word, but we're seeing the newer playstyle. This isn't like super new, but we don't see many teams go for it. So I want to talk about it for a second here. What the members of ICC Queens have done is they have drafted a Zul with their composition, and instead of the Zul being in the solo lane, he's actually in the double soak rotation. Zul clears waves extremely easily. He can do so in a safe range. He might take a little bit of damage onto the towers, letting the waves crash in a little bit. What this allows is it allows the rest of the team to core 4 push into the bottom lane up against the single solo laner, punish the solo laner, and continually find siege through bottom lane as a win condition. Now, typically top lane is the win condition because boss plus web weavers, but you don't have to win that way. You can still win through bottom lane. It's just you have more options through top, and I think this adjustment can throw off draft and rotations from the opposing side. And FC Hong Kong, I don't think they're super struggling with this playstyle. They are losing out more so in structures, but one whip of your face could just turn things around. So it's just a really cool concept. We don't see it often, and I do want to kind of highlight that ICC Queens is going for this different rotational style that we don't see very often, where it's solo laner to be doing double soak, whereas the core 4 hard pushes bottom, trying to punish the opposing side solo laner. And here come the red web weavers for the side of FC Hong Kong. Hey, Hellraiser, how you doing, bud? Thank you again for the raid yesterday. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alrighty, Tychus over power. We have a little bit of poke in from ICC Queens. I'm just waiting to see what the step up looks like, and let's actually go ahead and cycle through the other numbers once again, get an idea of what those look like. I guess not once again, but for the first time in this game. We have looked at them in the previous maps as the top lane Webweaver finds some decent value. Going to be cleared out quite quickly. Mid lane, pushing in, finding the front gate. 10 talents here. A little bit faster for the side of FC Hong Kong. They might be able to punish the enemy or play aggressively into them. Double Groundbreaker from Double L Dam as the toss goes out. The Leap of Faith to pull the Cassia back in. Diablo's souls are finished out. It's time to feed, ladies and gentlemen. But no, he just has the availability of said souls to respawn. We are in the live patch. This is all current and all that good stuff. And with that, I just want to note that the Diablo, since he has full souls, he does require 100 for now, but in a level and a smidge, actually in a level, he's going to be only required 25 souls out of 100. Now that does not mean that you need to get 75 souls to get your proc on your Devil's Due. You still have to get 100, it just only consumes 75 post level 10. Just a little addition, a change, if you will, to Diablo in the most recent patch. He did have some buffs on some other talents, but we can talk about those later if they are even picked. As the 10s are here on the right-hand side, Containment Disc for Maev has a surprisingly low cooldown on it, 40 seconds. But here's the other thing. If you do not activate it, or excuse me, sorry, if you do not activate it, when the enemy leaves the Containment Disc, because it auto-activates after 4 seconds, leaving the Containment Disc, the enemy here takes the Silence status for 1.5 seconds. So it automatically activates after 6 seconds, but either way. It's a really cool addition that was snuck in a couple patches ago. And, like, even Grubby and I forgot about it during one of the CCL matches, because Grubby was like, why is someone silenced? And I was like, oh, it's this. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, oh, you're right. And then we looked at its Containment Disc, because it was buffed in a patch or two ago, and that was, like, during the early portion of CCL Season 3. Maev, does she pop the Spirit of Vengeance? No, she goes to the Vault of the Wardens and is able to back away. Peepo Shy, thanks Baha. Just lucky to be part of this HOTS community. Well, we're lucky to have you, Hellraiser. Thanks for being here, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for being awesome. You're a good human, Hellraiser, you know that? You're a good human. Thanks for being here. 11's up on both sides, 1-3 in our kills, but a little bit more experience to FC Hong Kong. We'll see if that's going to be changed very quickly for ICC Queens through the top lane push. Chastise from Anduin, only connecting onto Garrosh. The Webweaver pushing up into this top lane, but it's not going to... I don't think it's going to find more than some damage onto the fort. I don't think the fort goes down. Unless some crazy shit happens here with the Diablo Apocalypse Ring of Frost multi-kills, but I don't think that's the case. Geo, gonna get rooted, backs away to play safe. There's a Ring of Frost connecting onto Geo. Apocalypse will be used to follow up. That's the burst damage you want onto this Thrall. He will fall, but meanwhile, there's gonna be a Light Bomb and a Ball Lightning. A lot of gems dropped as the toss goes in onto Tiny. Maev says, I'm not really sure if I want to be here. There is a Containment Disc on Anduin. That's that kind of purplish swirl around him right now. Good Lurking Arm from Stukov. Great Groundbreaker from Double L Dam. Tiny goes in with the Umbral Bind. Pulls in 1, pulls in 2, gets the Fan of Knives, and Tychus gets the kill, as well as Stukov. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, ICC Queens have a massive wave here with these Archer minions. Now, they deal triple damage into structures, but they deal double the damage of a standard minion. So standard minions were dealing 21, and these Archers were dealing 44, or 42. 42. Anyways, doesn't matter. They deal a lot more damage. Let's talk about the top lane. We have a boss being engaged on as Dad Lawn Ranger wants to back away. Hey, War, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. Been a little bit since I felt like I seen you. Or maybe not that long. Maybe I saw you Saturday. But either way, War, good to see you, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Alrighty. Top lane fort sits on a sliver of HP. Boss is leashed once again. Did anyone get... Oh, you guys are... He's hanging out right there. Click. Okay. Any fights? Umbral Bind Hole. We'll talk about map secrets in a second. Ring of Frost, big Ring of Frost. Any Apocalypse from Diablo to be utilized? No. I'm a little surprised by that. Unfortunate. What is the cooldown on Jaina abilities? She was cooldown on almost every ability. Someone needs to make a team name Hot Drinks and play against a team named Chili Dogs and see if Baja can stay on topic while running comps. No, I won't be able to. I'll talk about Hot Drinks and Chili Dogs the entire time as the Apocalypse will be utilized. Light Bomb doesn't work out. Double L Dam gonna get the bounce from the Ball Lightning, and Geo kind of helping out with that assist on the kill. Jaina starting to shred through. Actually, it might have been more of a Cassia shred as the Umbra Bind will not be applied. Red Web Weaver is going to be pushing into lanes, and how much value do they find? FC Hong Kong need to make some big plays as Zul gets the root onto the Commandeer Odin, as there will be a containment disc out from the Maya, but not connecting onto enemy heroes as the top lane fort will fall. Mid lane to be attempted or cleared out by the Cassia. Mid lane might fall, actually. If a quick enough rotation happens from FC Hong Kong, they can pressure out the enemies as the wave is still crashing onto the fort. And that is going to be... Actually, top lane is saved. Top lane looks just like the other opposing side, as my apologies, Tychus does go down to the Cassia. Nice little combo coming out from the side of ICC Queens. The annual running of butts in Baja tradition. What? Huh? Well, oh, I see. If he can stay on topic while running butts. Sorry, it took me a second to see what you guys were talking about, but either way. Diablo tries to use the Shadow Charge to be able to back away, but he's not able to do so. Turn-in does exist. This would be, what, the 4th turn-in? Hold on. This would be the 4th turn-in. This is the 4th turn-in, right? Yeah, this is the 4th turn-in. Because 50-50, 55... And then this would be, yeah, this would be the 4th turn-in. Sorry. I totally didn't forget about our Twitch prediction whatsoever, and definitely was counting all of the Web Weaver phases. The annual running of butts is a Baja tradition. Yes, it is. It is, yeah. That definitely is. No one's correcting me in chat, so I'm only going to assume I'm correct. Lumi drops the... Ooh, they finish up the ice block. Pops the Ring of Frost. Everyone crowds around, and Jaina goes down. Whoa, I just realized that there's 103,000 on FC Hong Kong for the 5th Web Weaver. Which actually is looking pretty plausible now that I'm looking at the turn-in right now. That's the 4th turn-in. That's the 4th Web Weaver. Yeah, because 55 twice, 50 twice. Next Web Weaver is the Twitch prediction. Next Web Weaver is the Twitch prediction. Right, chat? And can anyone confirm? I'm like 99%, but there's that slight bit of doubt in my brain. Call it anxiety. Boston top lane to be cleared out by Drunk Unicorn and the rest. Web Weavers will be out. These Web Weavers mostly buy time on the map. I don't expect much to come from them. Maybe we see top lane fort finally fall, but it's mostly just to buy some time to push out the map. And this is just creating space per se for the side of ICC Queens. Close enough, nodders. Confirm. Okay, thank you. Look, I'm live on Twitch. I can't do math. It's like the devil's contract. You may be able to be a decently okay caster, but you'll never do math the moment you hit live. Alright, top lane fort, does it fall? Justing always says you gotta clear out the babies, and the babies find the kill. Or find the structure. I've recently broken my years-long addiction to limeade and have switched to water. And gained 5 pounds, go figure. Huh. God, limeade is delicious. But it also could be, and I'm no medical expert, but it could be just your body kind of like working through the amount of sugar and everything that comes from it. You have an architectural degree, math should be second nature? No. 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 This isn't fractional math. This isn't feet and inches. There's no base 12. Killing the babies, Justing. What? The little Web Weaver babies. He said it. He's literally talked about it. Diablo gonna get hit with the containment disc, but that's... Oh, wait. Web Weaver turn in? Does it happen? It is delayed out by Cassia. No 5th Web Weaver just yet. Small number arithmetic is a different ballgame. See, exactly. Oh, big Ring of Frost as the Thrall does go down. I guess it wasn't that big, but still, it was a big potential setup as we are going to see him fall right here. Mid lane does have a camp pushing in. Top lane does have catapults and a decent wave. Turn-in still existing to the side of FC Hong Kong. if they're able to step up. Sugar and calories was consuming insane. Do you find that you're replacing like one set of calories with another? Because I feel like that's always the thing. Small numbers are sneaky. They are. They are. I do my best, but like Tomb of the Spider Queen is just such a nightmare of a map to do math on. Anyways, all right. Which team gets the 5th Web Weaver? FC Hong Kong got the 5th Web Weaver of the game. There you go. The payout's been made. Yeah, 50, 50, 55, 55, and 60. Yep. Double checking my math after I pay the people. What if I accidentally paid out ICC Queens? Man, whoever believed on that one would be just in the bucks. I'm actually eating less and drinking tons of water. Huh. I wonder if it's just your body adjusting to the difference. Like, I know like a lot of people that like give up caffeine and sugary things. They typically go through like headaches and withdrawals from that. So I wonder if it's just body adjusting. I don't know. I'm no doctor. So there's that. That's my whole thing. I think so. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta believe it. So Flailing Swipes up and available from Stukov. Shout out to Aliobs for the update on the UI, but I do believe Flailing Swipes have always shown, well, I guess 7.3 showed, but now we're on 7.4, so there's a few other things that were added in. Ring of Frost Apocalypse, that is a dead Garrosh, bursted down. And this is down 20 talent tier. The members of ICC Queens, they're chasing in. Earthquake from Thrall, Ball Lightning from Cassia. They try and split. It still gets a decent amount of bounces. A little bush party. Tiny gonna get some Fan of Knives out. Man, oh man. 6th Web Weaver from the side of, I guess 3rd from the side of ICC Queens, 6 overall in the game. Should be spawning here, and we'll see what kind of value they can get on the blue side with this. I gave up caffeine years ago, and the headaches were insane, even though I tapered off. Yeah. I'd agree. I would agree. Caffeine is highly addictive. The highest thing that I do with caffeine is a cup of black tea nowadays, and that seems manageable by my body, because I don't have to have that every day. Days when I don't stream, I don't drink any tea. Like, days when I don't stream, I don't think I drink any caffeine, period. I don't really need it, but... Do you have a salty diet? Oh, that's the question for Nancy, not me. I mean, it is true. It is true. It is true, Zulu Rose. Hot drinks really get you going. That is why I have a lot of hot drinks at the start of stream. And then we have one beverage, and then chat makes me drink half of it immediately when I sit down. Is FC Hong Kong an NA team or a Chinese team? I do not know the answer. It's an NA-based event, but I don't know. I'm assuming it is an NA-based. Well, hold on. Big fight, big apocalypse, big Ring of Frost. Did she go center snap? She did go center snap on that Ring of Frost right there. And I think she actually got the cooldown from it as well, didn't she? Hold on, what's cooldown for a Ring of Frost? Yeah, she got a little bit of cooldown from Cold Snap. I think Jaina got like 30 seconds off of her heroic because of that. We're an NA-based team. There you go. Dax said it, and Dax is literally playing in the game. Posture check. Oh, it's so bad. I keep slouching into my mic today. I don't even own a salt shaker. I don't use it. I drink 30 grams of protein drinks and have 140 calories twice a day. Then I eat one meal. Holy crap. Nancy has her diet on par. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh, grilled cheese for dinner, I think. Actually, what's for dinner today? What's today? Wednesday? Today's ramen again. Ramen noodles. We're dieting till my family comes, because then I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna gorge on food. Dax, get back in there. Alrighty. Oh! Demon Deity in here, giving us the deets. Sorry, I was looking at Vision really quickly. I saw the Maiev up against the wall. I was looking to see how she was playing around the Vision. Ring of Frost from Jaina goes out, not connecting onto anyone. We do have the boss starting to scratch at the shielding of the core. Jaina throwing out a slow. I'm just waiting to see. Zool is going to get the Bone Prison onto one. Chastise to come out on as well. Big Apocalypse from Diablo connecting as the Vault of the Wardens does allow Maiev to get away. Flailing swipes from Stukov will come out. Boss starting to take down the shielding on the core. Commandeer Odin to defend. Is it enough to end? No. I feel like if ICC Quinn's all in there, they could have ended. I feel like they would have like if they spread around the core, like if they would have like, you know, one here, like slowly kind of like rotating around the core in a sense and being a little more spread out from the Commandeer Odin with the big red button and everything. I think this core could have fallen. I definitely think there's a lot of good damage between Jaina as well as the Cassia specifically, but even then Zool has decent damage. He was low, but I think it's doable. You might have lost almost everyone, but I think you would have come out on top of that moment. But either way, 45% remains on FC Hong Kong's core, as we've had 55 taken down. See, I can do caster math. Turn availability existing closer to the side of FC Hong Kong, as they need another 13 gems, if I'm not mistaken. On the opposing side, a lot more than that. I felt like I couldn't heal enough this game. What are the healing stats at? Oh, that's XP. Oh, wait, shit. The healing stats are incorrect here. Or no, they are correct. They got fixed. I forgot when a new patch of Aliobs, and he has fixed quite a few of these things. Yeah. So you can see Thrall self-healing 22.6. You can see self-healing on the Anduin is 12.4. Okay, so all of this is fixed, which is nice. 92,000 healing from Stukov, 40,000 healing from Anduin. Let's talk about effective healing versus... No, I'm just kidding. I mean, Stukov has the healing pathogen to spread around, so I think his numbers could be a little inflated, but I think Stukov is doing a fantastic job of healing up throughout this game. Let's actually look at the damage numbers and see if these have been updated as well. Since we're in a bit of a lull of the game, I can actually just double back and check against these things. 52 from the Jaina. Okay, that's right. Siege damage is 160. Yep, okay, that's right. Both sides are showing correct information now. And we also have the roll damage. It doesn't show here, but it looks like it's pulling the correct roll damage as well with Garrosh anchoring 60,000 damage. That does seem correct. That does seem correct. Stukov hasn't selfied himself once. What a god. That actually is a good point. That might not be pulling correctly. That might not be pulling correctly for Stukov. Yeah. Because, yeah, I think you're right with that. I think Stukov is... It might not be pulling self-healing correct, but hey, it's pulling other healing, which that's the big thing. The other healing is working properly. Also, Rob in your head, welcome back, bud. How were your games earlier?
My power grows by your beauty's hand.
Stukov might not be queuing himself, so he's not healing himself. I mean... Ah, man, it's hard to say because Anduin's like his returns to himself, so it always heals Anduin. But I feel like to go 24 minutes without I mean, healing pathogen is on him, so shouldn't that count for self-healing? I mean, he has pathogen. Look, he's got green on him, so technically that should be healing from Stukov, right? Because Anduin's goes back to him, and that's counted as self-healing. So if your healing pathogen spread, maybe it's because the initial target is not himself and that's why, but that kind of seems weird. Anyways, core shielding is going to start falling here. Let's see if this is actually the end of the game or if it's going to be heroically defended by FC Hong Kong. Big red button coming out from the Odin. We do have the Webweaver on the left-hand side and the Webweaver from bottom lane coming in. Dad is going in on the Diablo, filling swipe from the Stukov. He did just use his last tick on that, but it doesn't matter. As the Thrall goes down, the Webweavers are on core, and ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to a map number 3 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. GG, well played. What division is E? I don't understand the question. My games are all right. Oh, thank you. It's confusing. I feel like the Stukov should count for self-healing. But you know what? If there's no data to pull from, then you can't have self-healing. Because Anduin shows data that you can pull from. Jaina doesn't. Stukov doesn't. Tychus doesn't. Maiev doesn't. So maybe it's just the way that it pulls the information in Heroes. I guess it just doesn't apply to Stukov, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. Even if the Stukov stat was tracking a self-cast, it's pretty well that it didn't self-cast it once. I wonder if Anduin's self-heal is only from when he flash heals himself. I'd have to look into it. I wonder. Because maybe chat, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm overthinking it, and I'm thinking that since Anduin catches his Divine Star and he heals from that, I was assuming that he would get that stat. But maybe it's just self flash heals. Maybe it's not counting Divine Star. Huh. Interesting. I will say this. I kind of wish that the Stukov did calculate self-heal so you would know how much you're self-healing over your team or something. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be over your team because you could self-apply then spread it. So I'm probably overthinking it. That's usually what happens. Alrighty. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have been drinking this beverage quite quickly, and I am out of a beverage. So what I'd like you to do is to save your points, and I'm gonna go get another beverage, and I'd like you to use your points for the next bet. Because we're gonna get into a map number 3. I'm gonna load everything up. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we'll get into another game, okay? Who doesn't love more beverages? Who doesn't love Bahamut just rambling about nothing constantly? Let's see. Replay. Grab this. We're going to Battlefield. Okay. We might be doing another Vala quest. All right, let's see. Where is my this? And while Baja loads let's see really quick. Let me look at the level 1s for these teams. Ooh. Let's do something interesting. What is it, 12? No. All right. So Hanzo's gonna go redemption this game. So we're gonna do a redemption, which will be: does Hanzo have fully level 1 stacks? Does Hanzo have fully level 1 stacks at end? That kind of doesn't sound right when it comes to verbiage, but whatever. Y'all did this. Y'all did this to me. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. We've been casting for a long time today, so I need to stretch my legs again. Also, I've had a lot to drink in the last minute or last hour, so I blame chat. It's all your fault. Words are really, really hard. They are extremely hard. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I am gonna just run and grab a drink, and we'll get into our next map in our 4th best of 3. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy Trinity Cam. Which is not Trinity, but it's just a still image of that cute girl. Does Hanzo end game with full redemption stat? You're limited to 45 characters total, so that's the issue. I'm trying to use as many or as least letters as possible. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Okay. What have I missed? One hydrate. Oh, God. Why are we starting with this? Okay. I am back. Does Jumpy Man arrow good? See, that's so good. All right, there's your beverage sip, your hydrate. God dang it. That's the third one. Whew. A little bit of a stronger one. Excuse me. Enzo, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Really quickly, before we get into this next game, if you are new to the stream, if you've never been here before, I realize that my Heroes music has been off this entire time. If you're new to the stream, if you've never been here before, I hope you at least hit the follow button. I do a lot of casting, I do a lot of commentary, I do a lot of games of Heroes of Storm. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are typically Heroes of Storm focused streams. Fridays, I do a little bit of variety. Right now, we're going through Dark Souls 1, so if you'd like to come by on Friday and watch me struggle, suffer, and suffer some more, come on by for Friday morning streams. It's also a very early stream, so it's a little bit it's like NA workforce friendly, EU viewership friendly sort of deal. So either way, if you're enjoying the stream, I at least hit the follow button if you'd like to support the stream further. It's always very much appreciated. Not mandatory at all. We don't do any sort of paywall when it comes to VODs. The only thing is you have to watch an ad from time to time, but that's just to get rid of pre-roll, so that way players can jump into games and they don't have to watch ads before jumping into a live casted game. I try my best to only run ads during downtime when I'm rambling about nothing, like right now. So either way, I believe ads are done right now, and we can go ahead and get into map number 3. Thank you, Demon, for the follow. Also, I belch into the mic, which I know all of you love so very much. So, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the teams, and then we will do our next prediction. So, the next prediction, to be clear with all of you, Hanzo will take Redemption. Redemption has 12 stacks necessary. The gamble here is, will Hanzo have Redemption done at the end of the game, or will he still need to get a stack or two to finish it out? Gotta sleep. I do appreciate the EU-friendly stream schedule. Oh, ISO, you have a fantastic evening. Get some good sleep, and I'll see you next time. ASMR burps, you're welcome. That was a good Bender burp, I approve. Y'all, by the way, before you get this game, did y'all see that that Futurama is coming back to is coming back? Hulu is going to be paying for a couple episodes, and I just read last night or this morning, I can't remember, that the voice actor for Bender is coming back as well. Like, he's on board, and I'm like, let's fucking go. All right, let's get into a game, everyone. I'm going to push some buttons. Let's go ahead and start talking about stuff. On the left-hand side, ISO, thank you for the 100 bits. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. I very much appreciate the kind words as well as the bits. But on the left-hand side, we got ICC Queens, Jen on the Rhaegar, Dad on the Muradin, Lumi on the Hanzo, Hoku on the Artanis, and Drunk Unicorn on the Orphea. Over on the right-hand side, FC Hong Kong, Geo on the Leoric, Double L Dam on the Mei, Tiny on the Li Ming, Nematode on the Vala, and Dax on the Anduin. Bandit's just like slowly stretching his way out of the room. All right, we have the Twitch prediction going. Redemption for Hanzo. There you go. Every 2 basic attacks against an enemy hero within 10 seconds grants 1 stack of redemption, stacking up to 12. Dying decreases the redemption by 3. Redemption can be lost even at maximum stacks. And then you have the attack speed increase at the total stacking for Hanzo, as we are going to be seeing bottom lane engagements starting to kind of poke at each other. Good news! Oh wait, I have a button for this.
Good news, everyone.
It's very, very quiet, apparently. Either way, I'm super stoked about the Futurama episodes. I love Futurama. I kind of want to go back and start rewatching it again, but I know that there's 500 other shows that I could probably watch instead. Like JoJo, or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or, excuse me, many of the other shows that I have on my Hulu and Disney and Netflix lists. You can't wait? I can't either, Nancy. I'm so excited. So, all right, let's talk about the map. Let's talk about the engagement, because we do have a few things happening already. So, Hanzo, building out redemption stacks quite quickly. If that does sway your voting, you've got 40 seconds to get some voting in. Chat, I believe in you. Get some voting in. But none of them are Futurama. I mean, that's a good point. I've already rewatched every episode once. I'm trying to think. Office is the only show I've ever watched. Actually, that's not true. I've watched Outlaw Star like 5 times. I was gonna say like, oh, it's the only show that I've ever watched like rewatched, but I guess The Office is probably the longest TV show that I've rewatched. I really want to rewatch Parks and Recs because I love that show, but it's just such a big commitment. Hoku on Artanis is gonna get spicy. Hoku actually played Artanis in the first, or has Hoku been playing Artanis every map? I know they played Artanis in map 1. I don't think they played Artanis in map 2. Oh, it was the Cassia. That's what it was. It was Cassia last map. Yeah, thank you, Hellraiser. I had a streamer fart. Well, I guess a brain fart probably, but still. Hanzo, he's about to finish his redemption. As I mentioned, it's not a quest that is, once you finish it, it's done forever. It's like Wiz and Duelist. It's like Wiz and Duelist on Greymane. You can finish Wiz and Duelist, but you'll still lose a couple stacks when you do die. King of the Hill is my go-to show. I've just finished rewatching King of the Hill. But mostly, like, so I watched all of the King of the Hill episodes. I had probably seen like 25% of the King of the Hill episodes. Maybe an eighth of the episodes. Like, I feel like I actually haven't seen as many as when I rewatched it, I'm like, holy crap, I've never seen this. I've never seen this. So, King of the Hill is a fantastic one. Also, King of the Hill is getting I don't know if it's a reboot or if it's like a new thing. Like, apparently Mike Judge is gonna make some new King of the Hill type episodes. I don't know if it's a new brand or something. Yeah, it's a King of the Hill remake. Okay, it is. Chastise from Anduin will go out just to push back the enemy, or at least stall them from stepping forward, as Double L Dam does pop the Cryo Freeze. Meanwhile, Artanis, with the amateur opponent at level 1, trying his best to shred through the enemies. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a little disappointed in your predictions for this game. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't see that? Yeah. There's new King of the Hill coming out. I guess it's a King of the Hill remake. I don't know, like, King of the Hill was very, like, Seinfeld-esque in the sense that, like, there was slight continuity between episodes, but it really wasn't like, you could jump into any point of the King of the Hill, and you could kind of understand what was happening. There were some slight references, like, Luann's boyfriend dying in the explosion thing. But those are really subtle references, and they never really, like, it wasn't, like, imperative to know these things. My points are all for Bandit, not gambling. But here's the thing, Wildfire. If you gamble, you could have more points, technically. I'm just saying. Usurper of the Hill. That actually would be kind of a funny name. Hanzo has his redemption done. He's full auto attack build. He has the Never Outmatched at level 4 and the Sharpened Arrowheads at level 7, which give him range and insta-kill at level 4 onto minions. So every minion you kill, you can insta-kill them, and you also get range. I believe it increases his range by 1.1 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, by 2 for 2 seconds. So it's actually quite a bit, actually. And then the level 7 does allow him to reduce armor by 4, by 3 up to -20. But still, the members of ICC Queens are getting just absolutely wrecked. They win the Immortal phase, they get some decent siege, but they'll lose 2 members, which should be mitigated experience. And when I say mitigated experience, I mean in the sense of, yes, there was 1,241 experience when it comes to the kills, but when we look at the mercenary camps, which is actually less, the passive, which is still not really gaining structures, it actually does come out on top for the opposing side. I was thinking that it would be even matched when it comes to everything, but no, that's not the case. Experience in these kills is really starting to sway things in favor for the side of FC Hong Kong. Your caster is massively incorrect. Good night, chat. Have an awesome day/evening. Seriously, ISO, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the 100 bits again. I hope you get some good sleep, and I'll see you in the next stream. The big thing that sucks is they'll have to recast Luann or cut her hair. But she's an animated character, what? I want to see something really quickly since we were all talking about it earlier. Ando and self-healing. I think, chat, I think you're 1000% correct. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's 8 p.m. Chat, I think you're very correct. I think when Anduin flash heals himself, he heals for self-healing. But I don't think Anduin self-healed through this game. So he's, yeah, I think you're right, chat. I think it's fully just on flash healing himself. Great chastise, actually, from Dax right there to get the double, which he will pick up another stack on his piercing light at level 4. And as I mentioned in the last game, if you might have missed it or you maybe popped in the stream or something like that, spell power does affect your healing output since your healing is spell power. So he has raised his spell power by 2%, up to a maximum of 10, so if he lands 8 more of these double piercings, then he'll be able to have that full percentage. I actually don't know if I've ever seen an Anduin finish out that quest. That would actually be another fun gamble as well, but we might have to make it a longer one. Regardless, that's going to be Dad going down on the Muradin. Reset for Li Ming. Big balls being thrown out for this Li Ming. She did go Triumvirate at level 4, but has the Calamity at level 7 to be able to kind of bop in on people. I do personally like Seeker Missile at level 7 on this map. I think it's really, really good for the extra damage on the Immortal race, and Belith is going to be going into the bottom lane. Speaking of bottom lane, the Fallen Shaman has just taken down a fort, and we will have our 10 talent tiers, so let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, take a look at what those look like while we wait for Leoric to choose. He actually will go into the Entomb. No, cut her hair for the show, or the voice actress is dead. Oh, that's really depressing. Stukov's initial Q doesn't heal, so that might be why it doesn't self-heal either. I do love the pairing of Chastise 4 and 20. What's the 20 upgrade, Dax? Because I don't honestly remember. I believe I owe someone a thank you here for gifting a sub 3 hours ago that I received. I believe you're going to be needing to thank Robin Your Hood. I do believe Robin Your Hood will be the person that gifted you that sub. The other subs that came through today were from Nancy, and those were specific to Mama and Berserk. Chastisement as well as... yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Anduin May to go down this engagement. Big arrow from Lumi, chasing in. Eternal Feast gets a chomp onto the butt of Vala, and she goes down.
Not.
Ooh, wrong button. That was not the right button. Just gonna go ahead and push the clip button on that one. And we'll see top lane being pushed in. Self-healing is classified as healing that cannot be applied to others. For example, Leo's Drain is self-healing, but Anduin's Chastise Flash Heal on himself does not. Wait, I feel like Chastise... Excuse me, not Chastise. Divine Star shouldn't, but Flash Heal should. Like, if Anduin self-Qs, right? Self-Qs? Is that right? Yeah, if Anduin self-Qs, then that should count as self-healing. But Divine Star should not, because he catches it. It does heal him, but he just kind of... Yeah. Okay. I think I understand. Stun for 0.57 and root for 1.5. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Demon. Thank you. Much appreciated. There are just way too many talents, and I sometimes just, honest to God, forget them. Alright, 13 talent tier apiece. We do have the bottom lane camp grabbed. Immortals will be spawning in the north-south positions. Hanzo has his redemption still. Flash heal can be applied to others, so it falls under general heal. Well, let me look really quickly. Has Anduin flash healed himself? See, it's really weird, because last game, Anduin had self-healing. I guess this is a stat that we'd have to check outside of the game, because it's just hard to be able to really even know. Okay, Chastise from Anduin. Nice cleanse out from Rhaegar as well with the Purge. Did he go for the level 7? No, he didn't. He's full totems. Eternal Feast gets 1 proc. Strafe from the Vala. And that's a Li Ming Arcane Orb to be coming out as well. She is going to be going into the Mage Armor, so it's Illusionist. Sorry, my apologies. That's going to be Leoric going down. He did pop the Entomb. Ancestral Healing will come out from the Rhaegar as well. Very low. Mei is going to get picked off as well. Big chomps from the Orphea, as well as a Dread. Doesn't Anduin have a talent when he heals himself when he gets hit? I do not know, actually, off the top of my head. His auto attack passive should be self-healing. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, you are right. There is the auto attack healing, which might have been that. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Vala, what did Vala take? Second hatred, and so there you go. Gloom. Gloom is slowly giving Vala self-heal. Okay. Alright, I see. So it looks like it needs to be some sort of talent upgrade rather than the basic ability is kind of my, and that might not be correct because the basic ability for Leoric would be self-heal, blah blah blah. Go in my head and come back out and tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, bottom lane, Immortal coming through. Map 3, that's the big thing, is map number 3, and we have the Immortal dealing 718 damage. That's going to be over 1,400, a little over 1,400 damage from the Immortal. What is that, 1,436 damage, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is actually adding up for the first time in this stream. 16 talent tier, just on the precipice, does come through for the side of ICC Queens as they push in with this massive Immortal, dealing quite a bit of damage to structures. Artanis goes forward, the swap can't land the Prism onto anyone, but the Keep is taking quite a bit of damage. We do have a blind out from the Artanis as well, just to slow down the enemy team from clearing out this objective phase. Hanzo rips an arrow that does connect onto a few. The Immortal is going to be able to take down the Keep, but it seems like the members of ICC Queens will back away. Could it heal someone else? Yes, heal. No, equals self-heal, I think. Well, that's the discussion we're having. If Anduin casts Flash Heal on himself, does it count as self-healing? And I think the answer is no. I think Anduin has to talent into something to give self-healing. Because realistically, if Rhaegar self-Qs, he should be getting self-healing, right? But he has no self-healing. Because Rhaegar's chain healing bounces from player to player. You'd assume that Rhaegar would heal themselves once with chain healing. So it's not the case. So it's very, very interesting how the game divides what's self-healing and what isn't. That's why it's a fun conversation while we're talking about it. Something which has literally no option other than healing self is self-healing. I think so. I think so. But then I guess that makes sense because it's the same thing as like Leoric. Like Leoric can only heal himself with Drain Hope. But it's a basic, it's just one of those things like, it's very interesting the dynamic of it all. Sorry. I know I'm getting on a tangent about it, but it's just it's fascinating to me how it all actually splits. Because, like, how would you categorize Totem? Like, Totem heals a lot of people. Ah, man. Anyways, sorry. My apologies. My apologies. I love long streams. Do you love long streams because Bahamut slowly falls apart? Because I feel like that's what people really love. I'm just falling apart right in front of your eyes. No, we're doing it. We're doing our best. Big fight to break out. That's going to be Hanzo going down first. He will lose a few stacks on his redemption. Eternal Feast will end right there as the Ice Wall comes out from the Mei. Geo to back away with the Wraithwalk as this is going to be a cleanse out from the Rhaegar onto the Artanis, who goes for a Blade Dash. He might be able to find something here. Can he get it straight to proc? No! Artanis goes down. That's a reset for Li Ming, and that's a double kill in total for FC Hong Kong, who stepped to an Immortal phase, looking to be able to take this. Now, where will the Immortal go? Bottom lane has a little bit more HP, so it will be into bottom lane. Catapults are arriving to core, and really quickly, catapult damage is, wow, that's actually quite up there. It's over 500 damage, somewhere in the 522 range. That's not right. Can I still look at it? No, okay, it's gone. I wish Li Ming took the Secret Talent at level 16. OT's Burst. Secret Talent at 16. Secret Talent is at level 7, bud. No, Seeker's at 7. Sorry, I was reading the message to make sure that I was actually talking about the right thing. Seeker's at 7. If 3 magic missiles hit the same target, the third one deals an additional 273 damage scaling. Firefly. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were talking about. I should have known. All right, Tiny's gonna poke in with the Mirror Ball. I feel like Mirror Ball is pretty standard for Battlefield, but with the Seeker. But either way, I actually don't remember what Fireflies does off the top of my head, I'll be honest. So that'll be blind from Artanis to buy some time. Vala is gonna end her strafe right there as the Blizzard from Mei will end. Li Ming throwing in constant Arcane Orbs. Geo looking to step in here as well. Bottom lane keep dropping to below 50%, but the Immortal's got a sliver of HP. Li Ming gets some... she actually gets swapped, but blinks away. There's a Light Bomb from Anduin, an Ancestor Healing, an Entomb from Leoric. Ice Wall from the Mei. Artanis and Orphea do go down. Murden to fall. That's a reset city for the Li Ming, who gets another Arcane Orb into the structure. Fireflies decreases CD by 1 and faster missiles and decreases mana cost by 5. I know that Mirror Ball fires additional missiles and reduces the cost by 5. We could look at it. If the game doesn't end here, we'll look at it. If it does, we'll look at it in post screen. This feels like they're looking to press to end, and I feel like they can on the side of FC Hong Kong. I mean, 30 seconds, a little bit less for Orphea. They have decent damage. Li Ming, so long as she stays back, does have really good damage into core. Constantly blinking around for that illusionist value. That is going to be Leoric going down. Mei to fall as well. Things are looking a little awkward here. So it seems like that's the back off. I'm actually a little surprised that they're backing away here. Maybe it's a great bait. Lumi getting low, Hungering Arrow bouncing on to the Hanzo. Might find the kill, and it is going to be Li Ming with the last little bit of damage. Nematode steps back towards core. Dax here as well, but Li Ming, she considered leaving. Going to be doubling back, but the death timers have ended. And I feel like the window has just ended as well. All right, let me go ahead and push the buttons to break things. So Li Ming, W, this. Let's look at Fireflies. Drastically increased magic missile speed and its cooldown is reduced by 1 second, and the mana cost... Oh, wow, okay, I really wasn't expecting 2 talents to reduce mana cost by 5, so I'm incorrect. My apologies. All right, there we go, and E? Is that right? Did I fix things? I think I fixed things. I think vision is set proper. Doesn't seem proper, but we see both sides, so it's all good. Hey, Billy, what's up? Mirror Ball increases the mana. Oh! Oh! Well, I just can't read. Thank you, chat. Big Entomb from Leoric. He does have the Buried Alive from level 20, trying to apply some pressure, as we do have the Tau Rush from the Li Ming, trying to cycle different abilities. The Ancestor Healing on a delay from the Ice Wall, as Double L Dam is trying to back away from the Hanzo, applying constant pressure with his 11 stacks. Does get the kill onto the Mei in the top portion of our screen. I might have been able to catch that right there. Dax getting low right now. Murden Dwarf tosses in. He's got those block stacks from level 1, and that Dwarf toss is going to be beneficial as the Artanis goes in, and that is going to be not only just a... double kill. We're not looking at a... triple kill. We're looking at a... quadra kill. For the members of ICC Queens, and with the keep down in bottom lane, they're going to core. They want to end, and they want to take the series here, but can they do so? Hanzo really quickly got a look. He's got 11 stacks. If he can get one more stack of a Li Ming, oh, things are looking sketchy for the believers. Li Ming tries to throw out some combos. Eternal Feast gets 1 proc on the core. We do have Murder on the far side, and that will be game. Going over to the side of ICC Queens, they take the series in a 2-0, or excuse me, a 2-1. GG, well played. Honestly, I don't get why people take Firefly over Mirror Ball. Seeker is based off of landing through